This feature on iPhone 14 Pro Max was not expected. Apple is thinking of ditching the physical SIM slot and going with the eSIM option on some of the new iPhone 14 models. According to Gurman, Apple is giving eSIM a big push. According to him, either this year or next year iPhone 15 is going to remove a physical SIM option. There's one big reason Apple is not completely removing the physical SIM option is because there are some countries who don't have the eSIM option. So making a transition from a physical SIM to eSIM may take some years, but Apple is trying to do this now. He says if some of the iPhone 14 models were not completely on eSIM, then the next iPhone 15 will come with the eSIM only option. Some of you guys might be happy and some of you don't, but this is going to be the future of tech. There's a good news for battery lovers, I mean, who don't like it? Apple is going with the bigger battery on iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max, but wait, why? And here is the reason. This is going to be directly related to always on display, where it can show some essential information including notifications in time, and for those who like using always on display will not suffer from a smaller battery. And that is why Apple is putting a bigger battery in the Pro models. And that only happens with the new OLED panels, where it can go from 1Hz to 120Hz refresh rate, which means it can save a battery life when you are using the always on display. And let me tell you something interesting, this feature is going to be exclusive on iPhone 14 Pro versions and even not extended to iPhone 13 Pro models after software update. And while putting the bigger batteries in the iPhone 14 Pro models, Apple is also giving a 30-watt fast charger, and don't expect a bigger changes, since with the bigger battery it is going to be the same charging speed as its predecessor iPhone 13 Pro Max. The one who like to record video with their iPhones will surely love this 48 megapixel camera, since Apple is going to give you an 8K recording option in the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and with this new 48 megapixel camera, Apple is trying something different. Since this didn't perform well in low lighting, Apple will switch this to 12 megapixel for night photography, likely the same as the iPhone 13 Pro Max. The user experience of iPhone 14 Pro Max is something very interesting to know. According to the US developers who hands on the iPhone 14 Pro Max said, the new pinhole display looks better than the notch display, but there is not much of a big difference. And also the phone is heavy. And let me tell you something, because of a bigger battery, iPhone 14 Pro Max will be slightly bigger than the iPhone 13 Pro Max, hence slightly heavy than the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And according to them, A16 Bionic chipset works few percent better than the A15 and the thermals management is better than the A15. You might be excited about the event, where this time Apple is announcing a couple of new devices including the Watch Series 8 with a Pro version, AirPods Pro 2nd generation and possibly Watch SE along with the iPhone 14 lineup. The last minute change is interesting with the single Build Hole display instead of Build Plus Hole, but do you know that Apple did something interesting with that which you can watch in this video? I'll see you next time, till then, peace out.